What up, everybody? Today on this video we are going to fix our gate from opening too far once we press our button. We are also going to be able to open our other gate with this button, and then I'm going to add one more button in here to be able to open up our third gate, and I think we will add our key up in here to get, as well as possibly adding in our monster class in here, which is going to be a rat in our first two gates. So there are going to be monsters bouncing around as you try to get to your button and your key. Okay, now let's jump into the code. So first things first, we have to go into our functions, and it is this right here. I put too many equal signs and it did not want to stop. So let's go ahead and double check to make sure that's what it was. Go to test game. And now let us go hit our button. And it does indeed stop now. But that is not a very enough space for our turtle to get through. So we need to readjust those coordinates. I think we're just going to add 100 pixels. 100 more pixels. So we're going to put that at 315. And we're going to test it now. And it's moving. And it stops. Very good. So now what I want to do is when I hit this button, I want to open up our second gate right here. So let's go ahead and do that really fast. And I want to make sure this one still works. So if it's greater than 1, and now we just need to put another if check in. So if our total is greater than or equal to 2, and we want to do that because if we have that third gate, it will be 3. So we're going to go MC.level 7. We don't want to do the autocorrect because we do not want it to add. We want it to move the other direction. So we want it to take away 1 because in Pygame or Python or anything, over here is 0 and over here is your width. Same with your height. Up here would be 0 and then down here would be your width, whatever. So now it is going to subtract by 1, but if it gets to a certain point, we want it to stop, just like the other one. So we're going to say if it is less than, because it's going towards the little number, or equal to, let's say 550, it is going to equal 550. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Run our game. Press the first button. Okay, that opens. Hey, look at that. Press our second button. And it opens and it stops. Very good. And then we still have room to get in here. And we'll do that later. Okay, so now the next step I want to do is we need a way to open up this gate up here. So I think I want to put a button in this area to open up this gate. So our buttons are our stars. So we'll go up here to our star class. And right here. And then we will just simply put star 6 is equal to stars. And these coordinates are going to be 780, 750, 84, 72, and then 0 for it to be collected. And we have to add it to our list so it knows to draw it on the screen. There we go. Oh, we need to make this 6, don't we? That's not a 5. 6. Okay, so now we got 4, 5, and 6. So let's go ahead and jump back into it, see if we have a star. Very nice. Let's get to our star now. Open that up. Open that up. And now, but it does not open our gate quite yet. So going back to our function, we need to go up here to our total. We need to make sure it knows to add our new star that we have made. So, and then down here, we will go if total is equal to 3, we want MC, and the MC that I always call is just referring to my maze class module up here. It's pulling all the information from that. So I have to make sure it knows where to pull from so it's not confused. .rect.x, and remember we want it to go toward the little number, so we want it to go -1. And then if mc.level7 underscore gate 3.rect x is equal less than or equal to, we'll say 100, just to see what that looks like. Gate 3.rect x is equal to 100. Okay, so now we have it in our list to make sure our total knows to add the collected number to our number total. And then once it gets to 3, it should open up our final gate. Let's see what that looks like. So let's go collect our first number. We'll go down here and fix our second one. And now our third one. Oh, that's a little bit far. Oh, wow, we need to... Okay, so we need to maybe not 100. Let's make that more like 300, shall we? Okay. One last time. We don't want it to like take off. So that stops. That goes. And that goes. Oh, we almost have it. One last try. So let's go 275, and then we'll call that good, or 270, just so we don't have to delete that other one. So 270, and we will call that good, and then we will add our key into place. Because there's no point in opening up that gate if there's nothing up there. So the first gate will end up releasing a monster. The second gate will open up to the button and release another monster. And then we will open up the third gate, and that looks good. And then we'll go into here. So let's go ahead and place our gate, our key in our gate. So in our key class we used in the other level, we will simply go key level 7 is equal to key, and we will put that at 400, 130, and then we're going to make the size 64 and 32 and 0. Now we do not have a list to call it from, so we actually have to go in and put it in our draw level 7 function. So we will just call our key level 7, and then we need draw underscore key, put it on the screen. And for this, we need to know, it wants to know which lock it's going to unlock. We have not made the level 7 lock class yet, so we are just going to tell it it's going to unlock the level 6. Now let's just go ahead and run that to see what it looks like. And now we do have our key on the window, but I'm not going to go get it because it has no functionality right now. We will put that in later. Now let's finish off by putting in our rat class. We are going to have to make a whole new class for this. So we will go to our class module, come down. We'll just put it at the bottom. We could put it anyways, but I like just putting them at the bottom. So we're going to make this class. We're going to name it rat. And then we're going to go pygame.sprite.sprite. This is just so we can put collision on it. And we always have to initialize these. So init. And we're going to want to always have our self, the width, the x, and the y coordinates so we can move it around and change it easy. And then our width and our height so we know how big our rat is. So, and we also have to initialize our super class. So super dot init. And then we have to make all of these quickly. And by just telling it that self dot y is equal to y, self dot and etc. So just very quickly. Now we have to give it an image. So we're going to say it's self.image is equal to pygame dot load, image dot load. And over here it is right here in our rat. And we're going to copy path. And we need to put just like that. So there is our rat picture. And then we want to convert it, and because we are going to want to get rid of that little white box that is around it by setting a color key to white. So any white box that may be around it will be out. And now we need to give it a box to load in, and we'll call this self.rect, and that is equal to, and I like now, it just makes it so much easier to go like this, and then self.x, self.y, self.width, and then self.height. So this is everything we need to go ahead and load our rat onto the screen. So we're going to go draw, because we're going to make it simple. We're going to have more than one rat on our screen. So we're just going to go screen, just like we did everything else. And then self.image, self.rect. I forgot to put the self parameter in again. So we just go like that. Oh, and now we need to make an instance of it. So we can say rat1 is equal to rat. And that is, let's go ahead and guess these coordinates. You know what? Let's put it in the second gate, because we kind of already know where those coordinates are. So we're going to do 780, and then we're going to put that right above at 725. And we want our little rat to be that. So that should be good enough to be able to get our rat on our screen. So on our draw, we are going to go mc.rat1.draw, and then we're just going to put them on the screen. And now let's see what that looks like. There he is. He is over the button, guarding him. Let's move him up just a little. So that's right, to move him up, we need to make it a smaller number. And let's center him. So let's move that over just a little. All right, there we go. Our little rat is in our area guarding our button. So I think that is where I'm going to end our video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.